What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how you guys doing? I'm your host, Siren Frost. Now, I know this is a little bit early because we did a deck profile on Monday, but unfortunately, I won't be able to do a deck profile next Monday, because, well, I have to work. So, for this week, because my work schedule is pretty much from Wednesday to Tuesday, I know it's a little weird, but for today, until it gets changed, maybe it'll be Wednesdays now, but we'll see what happens. But overall, I won't be available to do a deck profile next Monday. So today is Wednesday, and I'm giving you guys 2 more deck profiles debuts for certain clans. And I figured, let's start off with the son of it all, is the Oracle Think Tank clan, the Battle Sister Fromage series. As you guys probably already don't know, or may already know, Oracle Think Tank was the very first clan that I ever started playing Vanguard with, from the very first trial decks. So, Oracle Think Tank has always had a big impact on me due to CEO Amaterasu. But, due to clan selection, I managed to get this deck fully completed with my own, well, maybe not my own personal twist on it, but you'll see just in a minute, like, what I mean. But this is inspired by 2 players who were Battle Sister players. One of them is Yuri from Team Caesar, and the other one is Kumi Ukazaki, or something. I gotta read that girl's name before I put her in the tag. But her name was Kumi, and she's Tokuha Enjo's best friend, almost like a sister. So, and as far as I can tell, Yuri was the one who played Fromage, while Komi was the one who played Milfoy, or Milithil. So, without any further ado, this is inspired by both of them, both Yuri and Kumi. Sorry guys, I'm just having like a little lost for words right now. So, let's get started with this deck profile, and from grade 0 to grade 3. I know people try to do grade 3 and grade 0s, but it's like, that's not my gig, you know? Like, I'd rather go from lower to upper, so. Okay, so, for my starter is Lozenge Magus. I couldn't find any other better Oracle Think Tank starters. I can always use the Rabbit if I need to, but this one's mainly for the Magus series, or the original set. And I couldn't use the Ichibi Yoshi one or the Izumi one because those belong to Tsukuyomi and Amaterasu respectively. So that's kind of why I just gone with Lozenge Magus, just because I do like the artwork version of this one rather than the booster one. So makes a lot more sense. Now for trigger lineup is 4 heals, 4 draws, and 8 crits. So obviously, seeing as though that Force and Protect are the only ones that do not have a front trigger at the moment, or maybe not ever again, this may be the best option. Okay, so here's 4 Battle Sister Brioche. Damn glare. Sorry guys. Here, I'll hold it right here so you guys can see which one. If I need to, just readjust. There we go. It's a little better. Maybe. Okay, that's probably going to be the best I'm going to have to do with this deck profile. The glare is horrible. I'm so sorry. Anyways, 4 Weather Forecaster Mists. And yes, they're the triple rares versions. Now for 8 crits, we're playing 4 copies of Battle Sister Ginger. And my personal favorite, Oracle Guardian Nike. So, because Nike's been with Misaki for quite some time, and it's just one of those good moments. So yeah, that's the grade 0s for that one. For grade 1s, I'll be honest with you, this is a little bit tricky because we have so much support for Battle Sister, I couldn't tell which ones are good nominees. So we gone with the clan selection version. So here are 4 copies of Battle Sister Torrijas. The J's always skip me like my R's in Spanish, but I think Torrijas is like tortilla, or... Okay, maybe I'm just gonna butcher that one completely, but if you guys can figure out what Torrijas means, or what the reference is, I can I would appreciate it. So, this is a new battle sister, and her skill is actually a good one. When placed, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a battle sister, you add it to your hand, put it into your hand. And this ability is only once per turn. Speaking of once per turns, when you look at your deck by an effect during your turn, you may have this card gain 5,000 power at the end of the turn. Okay, so it does have that Oracle skill to it, which is fantastic. Next, we're playing a battle sister I've been playing for quite some time, and that is Battle Sister Panettone. Panettone. Something. I'm trying to pronounce these words properly to their best benefit, but I keep butchering them completely. Anyways, her skill is put her in the soul, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, select one of them, and select one from among them, put it on top of your deck, and the other one to the bottom of the deck. And if you should ever get a trigger, and until the end of turn, the power increase of your next trigger effect gets 10,000 power. So basically, you get a 20,000 power boost from your next trigger. So nice. That's not bad. Finally, for grade 1s, for 4 copies of Divine Sword Ame-no-Murakumo. I'm starting to add more of these grade 3 searchers just in case that you get stuck and they help you just get out of the jam. And his skill is during your turn, if the cards from your deck were revealed by a card's ability this turn, it gets 5k power. So it's not like, for a moment there I thought I was like Amate Ross's ability when if you have 4 or more cards in your hand, his attack points gets up by 5. No, I had to reread that one. So yes, my standard of my numbers of my grade lineups are still the same. However, it works to my advantage in the playstyles. So for grade 2s now, we're playing 4 copies of the new one, Battle Sister Trifle, which, you know, it does sound kind of cute at first, but who would have thought that we'd be ever getting nuns with guns, you know? I mean, we have something like that in the older set, but goddamn, these new ones are actually pretty awesome. Here, let's put them right here, so less glare. Okay, for her ability requires a counterblast. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, call up to 1 card with Battle Sister and its name from among them, and put the rest on top of your deck in any order you wish. Okay, so you stack your deck pretty much. Rearguard skill, when it attacks, if you looked at a deck by your card's ability this turn, add additional 5,000 power in the turn, and Soul Blast a grade 3. And your opponent cannot call a Sentinel from his or her hand to the Guardian Circle. So this will prevent you, or prevent your opponent from summoning a Sentinel to the Guardian Circle. Again, that is pretty sweet. But I suggest you use this card at the very end, like the late games, when you have a grade 3 in the soul, so you don't screw it up. But that's just for me learning too, so I am more than willing to learn that. Next, we got 4 copies of Battle Sister, and this is a name I have a hard time pronouncing. Chouquette. Again, I'm gonna butcher most of these names, so in advance, I am sincerely sorry. But her skill is Soul Blast 1. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 grade 3 from among them, and put it on the top of your deck. Shuffle the rest of the cards and put them on the bottom of your deck. Okay, and this unit gets 5k power in the end of the turn. So what this card does is that if you successfully get a grade 3, then you take the leftover 4 cards, shuffle them randomly if you need to, or stack them, you know, however you want to see fit, and then just put them away in the bottom of your deck. Never be seen again. Next, we got 3 copies of Battle Sister Macaron. I think she's one of the most popular ones with me personally, just because in the olden set, if you have a Battle Sister in its name, you add 3,000 power to her. But in this new one, 1 turn only. If you look at your deck by a card's ability this turn, this unit gets plus 10,000 power at the end of the turn. So with Panettone with Panettone, Chouquette, Torrijas. No, that's not the right name. With the Trifle. Yeah. You're not going to have a problem with that. But unfortunately, it's not a continuous effect. So that is going to suck. But hey, a little extra pressure would not hurt and suffice. Okay, so for grade 3s, now I'll be honest with you guys. Finding some cards for the grade 3 lineup was a little difficult. But I think I found this deck to make it work. It's a little tricky and it's a little risky. Tricky, risky, same damn thing. But, well, not the same, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So for the main boss of the deck is, of course, Battle Sister Fromage. And to be quite frank with you, I never played Fromage in the olden set, which I immediately regret because I love that Fromage ability. However, her skill is, during your turn, if your opponent's Vanguard is a grade 3, all your units with Battle Sister in its name, in their card's name, gets plus 5,000 power. Okay? Work. Now, her other skill is an auto, which requires Soul Blast and Counter Blast, vice versa. When in place, you draw a card. And if you just so happen to have a Vanguard with Battle Sister in its name, draw another card. So you get 2 free cards for that turn, which will also increase your hand even more. Active skill is a once turn. Discard a card from your hand. Look at the same number of cards from the top of your deck up to the number of units with Battle Sister in their names, different card names, and put each card you looked at on top of your deck, the top or bottom of your deck in any order you wish. God, that was a tongue twister. So basically, she helps you stack your deck more with triggers, possible triggers, and get some certain units that you really do need. So this card is no wonder why she's the boss. Like, she's a boss-ass bitch for a reason. Now, here's one of the cards that are very risky. Battle Sister Praline. This is the one I know you're all thinking, why? The big question is, why? Well, not only does she have the Battle Sister in the name, but her skill continuous, she cannot be written, which sucks, but yeah, it can't be helped. And her skill is, when placed, look at the top card, reveal the top card of your deck. And if it so happens to be a normal unit, she stays on the field. Otherwise, she's retired. Yeah. No, wait, my bad. So, when you reveal a normal unit, she retires. When it's a trigger, she is safe. So, that's why it's a big risk, because you're taking a big chance about using her, but as far as I can tell, there's not many other units I have in my box or anything that can replace her, and there's not many Battle Sister units for grade 3, so she was like the only option for Battle Sisters. Now, here's my personal tech card for 2 copies of Evil Eye Princess Euryale. Her skill is, when you look at your deck by a card's ability, you soul charge 1, and that is an auto skill all times. When this card attack hits, you counter blast 1 and you draw 2 cards. Now, the reason why I chose Euryale over everything else is simply because Euryale had that ability of the same as Macaron. Yeah, pretty much Macaron or any of the other Battle Sisters. And also, Euryale is a personal favorite of mine because she was the original cast for Misaki's deck in Season 1 of Cardfight Vanguard, the original one. So I can't really complain over too much because of that. It holds a sentimental value to me. So yeah, that is my main deck. And as for the trigger lineup, imaginary gift line, I decided to go right on ahead and play 6 copies of Protect 2, just because this is more like a militaresque army kind of, they're Battle Sisters. So they're more in an attacking kind of way. And the extra boost plus the extra shield can help you get intercepts done. And the best part of this one is it stacks. So it increases over time the more you ride your grade 3s. So there's that one. And of course we got to add a quick shield because my dumbass didn't include in the one for Peony. or Panettone. So that was, yeah, it. So anyways, you guys, that concludes the deck profile debut of Battle Sister Fromage and her team of Battle Sisters of the Unholy Virgin Mary's nuns. Actually, I strongly recommend you guys do not go see the Unholy, because I'm going to go see it pretty soon. And I can assure you, it may not be as good as you guys think, but I think it's awesome. But I do love this deck a lot, but then again, Oracle Think Tank has been my favorite clan ever since I first started, so it does hold a lot more sway over the other clans. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very helpful. Sorry for the bloopers and tongue twistings. But as always, there's a full deck list in the description box down below, so feel free to check that out and give your own 2 cents on it and see what your versions are, you know, what a difference is and all that good jazz. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I've been your host, Siren Frost, and be sure to subscribe to this channel, show some love, thumbs up for it, comment down below, share your thoughts and opinions, you know. Go outside your comfort zone, try something different, and always stay safe. You know, due to COVID season, it's kind of getting hectic, it's starting to slow down, but still just be careful and keep an eye out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Bye.